Namaste, Soul Circle!
I'm Candice.
And I'm Steven, and we're from Arcana, Mind, Body, Spirit, located in Toronto, Canada.
Today is the fourth and final installment of our moon sign series, and we are digging deep into the root systems of our Earth moon signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn.
We'll be exploring the characteristics, love languages, and career aspirations for each of these signs, helping you to fully understand what these moon-earth signs mean and need.
Maybe it'll help you connect with the earth moons in your life or come to better understand who you are and why you do the things you do on an emotional level. Remember, we are so much more than our sun signs. So join us in connecting to the rational, physical, routine-loving, and contemplative Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn moons.
One last thing before we start, be sure to hit like, subscribe, and that little notification bell so that you don't miss any of Arcana's videos this month in order to really grasp the power of our lunar energy with our goddess videos, our other moon sign videos, and of course, join us twice a month live for new moon and full moon rituals.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's slowly cover every corner and outcome of the situation, then sleep on it. No?
No.
Okay, fine. Let's do it now.
Earth moons, baby! Start with what is your moon sign, what does it impact, and why is it important to you? Most people know their sun sign or have heard about it, at least a little bit about it. You know, when you open a magazine or you follow your daily horoscope podcasts on Instagram or on YouTube, most of them are going to give you information on what your sun sign horoscope is.
Yeah, and speaking of your sun sign, consider it to be significant to who you are at your core, your driving force in all the ways you express yourself. It's basically your zodiac personality based on the day and month you were born. You could also describe it as how your ego experiences, relates, and deals with the challenges of the world around you. Think of it as being what you want.
Yeah, now your moon sign, however, is darker, it's more emotional, and in comparison to your sun sign, it's about what you need. It's your soul versus your identity. Your soul being your moon sign and your identity being your sun sign. The moon sign is all about processing feelings, the subconscious of your deepest emotions, bringing forth what is within the shadows of yourself that most people maybe don't get to see. And what is the driving force behind your emotional expression?
Yeah. Your moon sign also represents how you nurture yourself instinctively. What is self-love for you? How do you feel your way through loss, joy, fear, excitement? This is the you hear inside your head. It's an important relationship, and some people relate more to their moon sign than they do to their sun sign because it's so personal and based on your deepest emotions.
Yeah, now you can simply check your own chart online by visiting sites such as astro.com or Astro Cafe. Or what you can do is you can take advantage of Arcana's service for natal charts. What we'll do is we'll run your chart for you, and we'll start breaking down some of the major aspects and transits that take place on your chart so you can really dive in and figure out what makes you tick. So we'll leave a link below to get on over there if it's something that you'd like to do.
Yeah. Regardless of how you do it, though, once you have your full natal chart, notice how it's broken into 12 sections for each of the zodiac signs, Aries through to Pisces. Look for a little crescent moon symbol on your chart, and where she is will tell you what your moon sign is. Again, we can help you with this, as at first glance, your natal chart can kind of be a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
There's a lot of information there.
There's a lot of stuff there. All right, so why don't we dive in? Today we are talking about moon signs that are within the element of Earth. If you haven't watched our element videos or been keeping up with our other zodiac videos each month, please check out the Element of Earth video and get a brief understanding of what that means and the signs corresponding to it, which are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn.
Following in natural order, let's begin with the moon sign of Taurus. I'd have to look into my friends and family's birth charts, but I happen to always have several Taurus sun sign people close to me throughout my life.
So we've reached and completed the time of Taurus season, which is between April 19th and May 20th. So be sure to check out that video where we discuss all things of a Taurus sun sign. Now, when you think of the fixed zodiac sign of Taurus, the words that usually come to mind are reliable, stubborn, stable, but very hardworking and practical. Taurans are ruled by the planet of Venus and therefore have a deep desire to be surrounded by beautiful things and the people that they love.
As practical and conservative as this sign can be, they are extremely sensual and value the physical aspects of their senses, touch and taste. They will work their butts off until they reach their goals and don't stop until they are satisfied, regardless of the admiration of those around them. Did I mention they have a green thumb and they're also great cooks? Great taste in high quality clothes, music, and romance. Goddess knows I love me a Taurus.
Don't you though? So some characteristics and self-expression that comes along with Tauruses. Those of you with moon signs of Taurus are some of the most sensual people in the zodiac. They love feeling cozy at home, eating delicious foods, and all forms of luxury. A Taurus moon will always choose the way of stability and routine over change and the chance of adventure. Not running off emotion like a water sign, these bull moons are fueled by emotional stability, which is how they ground themselves and feel so safe.
Yeah, and because Taurus is a fixed sign, they can be very persistent and stubborn.
Yes, they can.
But that also means that they're really committed to the things that they value and choose to work at. Their emotions are filtered rationally, and they can sometimes be a little possessive over the people, places, and things that maintain and bring stability into their lives.
Yeah, Taurus moon people are also known to have methodical temperament. They're very quiet and yet persistent in expressing their emotions. And because they are rooted within themselves, you're going to have a really hard time changing their minds about almost anything. This can actually be quite comforting for those closest to them, especially if they are on board with whatever the Taurus moon is trying to achieve or settled into within their routine.
Yeah, at times a little anal, yes, but their needs are simple. Luxury.
Simple luxury.
Sensuality and routine. So some celebrities with the Taurus moon to help paint this picture of the moon sign are Christina Aguilera,
Robert Downey Jr.,
Mick Jagger,
Elton John,
Cameron Diaz,
Meryl Streep, love her.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino.
Good old Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I see that.
I see it. Yeah. Call us Lindsay. Let's talk love and relationships. Now, their love of stability and commitment makes them some of the most reliable partners in the entire zodiac. Seeking out relationships with people settled in their careers increases their emotional need to feel grounded and enjoy their pursuits of luxury. They love romance. They're very sentimental, and they are deep and extremely affectionate. It actually takes a lot of time to stir up and, quite frankly, piss off a Taurus moon. But what sets them off is probably regarding their inability to adapt to their personal routine being altered. Now, to combat this, they look for a partner that is down to earth and easygoing, someone who's going to respect their privacy, and someone that loves to nurture, allowing them to set deep roots into the family unit and their home life.
Yeah, Taurus moons are extremely loyal. They're loyal friends, lovers, family members. They center their lives around these relationships and love to build on those relationships. Again, it maintains a sense of roots and predictability, having such core central people that will last a lifetime. It's important that their partner also stimulates them, as all this routine may get them stuck in a rut. Probably best matched with other moon signs like a Taurus or Virgo or Capricorn. A head-to-head, toe-to-toe situation would be with like a Leo or a Scorpio. And it's definitely risky with an Aries or a Sag.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to career, shall we? So, a Taurus moon should look to a career that offers them the ability to utilize their need of emotional stability through hard work and earth-based possessions. Tangibility is everything for them in a career. They're usually very organized and methodical and patient. They're very persistent people. Fixed routines and a workplace hierarchy do not scare off a Taurus Moon. In fact, it can feed into that, and it'll feed their need for security and increase their ability to thrive and climb the workplace ladder.
Yeah. Considering jobs in banking and finance, or working on a team and collaborating with others to get a job done are probably some of the best career options. The natural determination of this moon sign align well for careers in management, government, things like being a broker, an architect, designing, and even administrative positions.
Moving on to Virgo. Let's do some learning about Virgo, shall we?
Let's do it.
Now, Virgos at their core are logical, practical people who work with a more systematic way of being. Virgo is also a mutable sign and enjoys change. Therefore, being more on the side of perfectionism, Virgo energy is that of not being afraid to sharpen new skills. They're very diligent with all that they do, and they're very detail-oriented. A great saying for this sign is, practice makes perfect. This helps bring practicality and change together.
Very Virgo-ish.
Very.
Virgo is ruled by the planet Mercury, being the planet of communication. I'm not going to linger on this for too long, or he'll never stop, but Gemini is also ruled by Mercury, and Goddess knows a Gemini is constantly in a state of outward expression.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Moving on. Virgos, on the other hand, are receiving and processing the information, making sense of it all, organizing it, and making sure it's clearly understood. Besides maybe needing to remember to take a chill pill on constantly chasing or living up to these ideals of perfection, Virgos want to help. Words to think of when pondering on a Virgo zodiac are gentle, supportive, committed, kind, intellectual, resourceful, and problem-solving.
All right, so now that we've painted a little picture of Virgo energy in general, now let's take a look at the characteristics if you are a moon Virgo sign. So remember, your moon sign reveals what you need, your instinctive emotional self. What makes you feel the most comfortable?
Yeah, with a moon sign in Virgo, you most likely love and appreciate living your life with structure, especially established systems of functioning that are organized and details are covered. This would apply to both your personal life and professional life. Emotionally, Virgo moons will instinctively seek out combining practical, analytical qualities to improve and evolve with their desire to serve and nurture. Virgo moons don't need the spotlight. They don't need anything in return for the work they give to others. The job well done is all they need.
But remember not to let yourself get emotionally or physically drained from those who might take advantage of this way of being for you. As well, you may have the tendency to worry that you aren't doing enough, or how it'll get done, or how to do it right. You got to try and let that go. You absolutely do not need to be someone else's workhorse to feel accomplished and fulfilled.
Absolutely.
So some celebrities that have Virgo moons. Jada Pinkett, she's actually a double Virgo.
Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Elon Musk.
Natalie Portman.
Nicki Minaj.
Madonna.
Diddy.
Serena Williams.
Gordon Ramsay.
Lizzo.
And Fiona Apple.
Interesting. So let's move into love and relationships for a Virgo moon. When it comes to love and relationships, the thing that a Virgo moon needs to feel nurtured is to feel like everything is in flow. Everything on the to-do list has been crossed off, their space is tidy, and tomorrow it will be tidy and clean, organized, and the to-do list is crossed off again, and the next day, and the next day. What I'm saying is the way to their heart will mean living with someone who has organized routines. Yeah,
you want an awkward Virgo moon? Move in and bring chaos and complexities. Virgo moons need things simplified and in flow. Now, this is not a weakness, it's just a hyper-awareness of disorganization and the disruptiveness that a chaotic environment or person can bring. A person with a Virgo moon sign can tend to be the person everyone goes to for advice. It's like you know exactly how that person should move forward and fix their issues. But don't get me wrong, nothing turns a Virgo moon on more than someone who has their own shit together. Virgo moons do not want to be the organizer and fixer-upper of their lover's life. Instead, they need to come fueling their own well-oiled machine right next to theirs.
Yeah, and hard workers like a Virgo moon want someone who's going to hear them out and give them acknowledgement for all that they do. They need a partner that values punctuality, has thoughtful qualities, and appreciates the smaller things in life, but also in gestures. They don't need a grand gift of diamonds or anything like that, but rather show up for them, have their back, hold the door open every single time. Compatible signs for a Virgo moon would be other Virgos, as well as the other earth signs like a Taurus and Capricorn. Might also work out with a Gemini or your counter sign Pisces. Not sure that'll be easy sailing, again, with an Aries or a Leo.
I guess my Leo moon won't be dating a Virgo moon. It's not going to happen in this life cycle.
Aren't you married?
All right, moving on to career. Their passion for routine, productivity, organization, and meeting challenges head-on are far superior than most. Virgo moons thrive within the service industries such as medical care, government, holistic health, nutrition, maybe even food preparation, sales and services, clothing design, repair, retail, accounting, writing, and even management. They also usually have great writing skills and can use that form of communication to propel themselves forward in a work environment.
Yeah. If an employer needs a disciplinary or someone to do the terrible and awkward job of firing someone, find yourself a Virgo moon employee. Perfect for the job. They're also excellent at providing feedback and using a critical eye in the workplace. This moon sign thrives with manuals and procedures and policies, and they love the correspondence of working with management and superiors. They enjoy flexing that employee of the month muscle. So if a Virgo moon is kind of put off in a workplace, watch for passive-aggressive behavior and being too picky or like nervous habits. Yeah, that's when they're not on there. They're not in their flow. Yeah, exactly.
Let's talk Capricorn, shall we? Capricorn as a sun sign is a cardinal sign, which means the sign is all about action, and Capricorn specifically strive to experience all that is material-based. They want to feel it all, see it all, taste it all, and smell it all. And this desire puts an emphasis on all that they're willing to do in order to achieve it. Capricorns are some of the most ambitious people in the zodiac. But it's not just about achievements, it's about how they reach the top of their goals and their aspirations. It's about the sense of responsibility and how absolutely resourceful they are, using all the tools that they have access to.
And education, any amount of money in the bank, they're going to make the most of it and use what they have to get what they need and want. Because it's not the fear of hard work, it's the fear of wasted opportunities to be at the top. But I want to make it very clear. The top for a Capricorn is based in realistic and achievable goals. It's not all work for Capricorn. They love to have a good time, a hard laugh, and learn to relax more with age.
All right, let's take a look at the characteristics on an emotional level, a moon vibe, if you will. It is in your nature to be the responsible one. In fact, you would be unsettled to leave things in the hands of others. This might mean that you have a slightly more serious and pragmatic disposition. You probably find it most comforting to be placed in positions of having to accept more responsibilities, and therefore demonstrating that to those around you. Now, Capricorn moons can be a little bit awkward compared to other moon placements because Cap moons are lacking in the area of emotional intuition and spontaneous approaches to the way that they live and feel.
Cap moons, at their core, are considered to be solid foundations, self-disciplined with traditions, commitment, respect for time itself, status of self and others. They're persistent, secure, ready to prove who they are and what they're made of, and come with a splash of fun and a decent social life. Interesting fact, I've heard Capricorn moons have almost a Benjamin Button effect.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the older they get, the better everything around them gets. They tend to live their best lives with age. Yeah, I think it's something to do with they take on a lot of responsibility as children. And as they get older, they kind of learn to kind of relax a little bit more. Some celebrities with a Capricorn moon are Ernest Hemingway.
Share.
Brad Pitt.
Kourtney Kardashian.
Frank Ocean.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Love her. George Clooney.
Amy Winehouse.
Rest in peace, darling. Anthony Bourdain. Rest in peace,
Yeah.
darling.
Rosa Parks. Rest in peace.
Yeah, right. Azalea Banks.
And Hitler.
One of these things is not like the other.
He liked structure.
Yeah, he did.
And lacked emotion.
Moving on.
Okay, yes.
In the depths of a Cap Moon heart is a fear of disrespect, abandonment, humiliation, and being unloved. They can also take on a lot in the earlier parts of their life, becoming an adult child, almost like the kind you see in so many movies. Although there is a need to show those in your family and your circle closest to you, that they are capable, almost as if you have to prove it to yourself. This moon sign does not let their guard down easily and can take an extremely long time to open up in romantic relationships. Actually, all of their relationships. They may even come off as cold, only exasperating the situation.
Yeah. That said, if there's a moon sign that is more prone to having the let me prove to you what I can do attitude with their partners especially, it's going to start at a Capricorn moon. They deeply want to support those they love, but in the most available and realistic way possible. That said, if there's a moon sign that is more prone to having the let me prove to you what I can do attitude with their parents especially, it's going to start at the Capricorn moon. They deeply want to support those they love, but in the most available and realistic way possible. If someone takes the time to show up and allow the Cap moon in their life to take their time, you won't be disappointed by the loyalty, class, emotional stability, dry humor, all around commitment, and always ready to help, never let you down attitude. They will put in what you put in and sometimes even more. Emotionally speaking, though, you might have to schedule all that into the calendar, right? Ding ding on your iCal. Cap moons are most compatible with a Taurus, a Virgo, or another Capricorn. You might meet your match with a Libra or a Cancer. I could see maybe a Libra, but probably not taking the risk with a Sagittarius or a Pisces. I feel like a Pisces moon with this moon.
Yeah, that would be a battle.
Feels like it could be a lot. Yeah.
Let's talk career. Now, this moon brings a high standard of ambition, performance, and a need to lead. They're definitely the serious person at work. And that kind of focus makes them great managers and leaders. Show them the objective, short or long term, and they have no problem getting the job done. An important detail not to miss is that they need recognition for all that they do. Because they know how to get the job done from start to finish, fame, being a CEO of a company, and in general, a genius streak is found within a Capricorn moon sign.
Yeah, the way they take and grasp a problem or situation, they need to be in an authoritative role because the need for respect and loyalty will not let them waver from any goal. In fact, even emotional turmoil itself, a Cap moon will be likely to push through, show up, and still get the job done.
All right, that is a wrap on our Earth moons. We've had such an awesome time discussing all of these moon signs. Yeah. We really hope that it's helped you understand yourself and those in your life a little bit better.
Yeah. Remember that your personality, nor anyone's personality, encompasses the characteristics of just a sun or a moon sign. You have to look at the entire birth chart to really understand. That's why Stephen and I decided to offer natal chart readings through Arcana, Mind, Body, Spirit. Book your session today to get an in-depth look at your chart and let your journey of self-discovery begin.
Until next time, Soul Circle. Mwah!
Namaste.
Much love.